Hello, everybody! All our actions come back to us like a boomerang, and their consequences are not always pleasant. So you should think before acting so that later you do not regret what you have done. A happy family lived in Saratoga Springs, a resort town in the United States. Brandon and Gina Kratz had 3 wonderful children, a daughter and 2 sons. Everything seemed to be great in the family, but there was something that Gina was constantly worrying about, whether she did the right thing or not. This went on for a long time. But in 2017, her agonizing thoughts came to an end one October day. In the evening, she took her daughter to dance practice. The girl was 13 years old. The mom was allowed to stay in the classroom, and she quietly admired how her Evie danced. During rehearsal, Gina caught her daughter's stunned gaze. The girl was staring behind her mother with wide eyes. Turning around, Gina saw only a window which led to the outside hall. After practice, Evie went to her mother while still staring in bewilderment at something strange behind her. What is she seeing? Gina wondered and turned her head. Then she was struck speechless. Through the window, there was a girl standing in the hall, watching the woman and her daughter. Gina immediately realized who this was, and memories from the past flooded her mind. Her memory carried her back several years when Gina was 19 years old and living in a rented room. She loved going to parties. Then something happened to her which frightened the girl more than anything else, an unplanned pregnancy from a handsome man. Gina felt like she was trapped. She had no husband, no money, no home of her own. She decided to get rid of the baby, but by the time she got to the clinic, it was too late to terminate the pregnancy. She sobbed inconsolably and grieved over her lost future. Then she decided to give the baby up for adoption. Gina chose a newlywed couple who had had a son just a few days after she had her daughter. She gave her daughter to them so that the kids could grow up like twins. The husband and wife adored both of the babies equally. And now, through the window at the dance hall, Gina was shocked to see her firstborn daughter. How did she know that it was her? It turned out that the girl's adoptive parents were so kind and generous that they constantly wrote to Gina on social media, telling her about the girl's success and sending her photos. Also, in Evie's room, there was a picture of this girl who, for some reason, did not live with them, but her mother always celebrated her birthday. Therefore, the girl immediately recognized her sister. Gina burst into tears and confirmed to Evie that this was her elder sister indeed. They stood on opposite sides of the glass partition, and the woman's heart was beating strongly with fear, imagining that the girl would run away or start yelling accusations. Finally, Gina took a step towards her. The woman's very first question was whether the girl was happy. She smiled and nodded her head. Then they hugged. Gina felt that her eldest daughter, who was named Callan, did not blame her or feel resentment. They started communicating through social media, and then the Kratz family invited Callan to their house. There, she saw her sister again and met her 2 brothers. The girl very dearly loved her adoptive mother and father, but she also became close to the other family who did not forget about her and cared about her. It is a pity that this meeting did not happen a few years sooner. Callan says she has turned an amazing new page in her life. She realized that her biological mother had done what was best for her. Gina is very glad that she reconnected with Callan. Now her nagging guilt began to gradually subside. Now she feels the joy of life and even published a book in which she shared her feelings of separation from her first child. The past has let her go, and the happy woman makes bright plans for the future. All of our actions leave a mark on our life. Each of us can make mistakes and grieve over them for many years. You just need to learn to forgive yourself and each other. After all, only those who are sinless can judge others. That is all for today. Like and share this video with your loved ones. Bye!